America needs to know my story concerning Governor Tim Walz and what he did to me, as well as so many other business owners in the state of Minnesota. So I'm a regular American, wife, mom, grandma, and very, very proud and thankful to be all of those things. I'm a hardworking business owner along with my husband for more than 30 years. We have owned and operated businesses and have always followed the law. I think the worst thing that has ever happened to me was when I was a teenager. I think I got a speeding ticket. Otherwise, we're just law-abiding people like most Americans are. Um, of course, we all know, I will never forget the year 2020 when COVID happened. And in the state of Minnesota, my business so is located in the state of Minnesota, southern Minnesota. It was a lovely wine and coffee bistro, and it had been in operation for going on 8 years by the time that my business was shut down and destroyed. And when I say it was destroyed, I'm speaking of the being shuttered and not being able to survive that because of what Tim Walz, Governor Tim Walz, and Attorney General Keith Ellison did to me and to my business, as well as our employees. And so what happened is with the first shutdown, we didn't really know what to do, what was going on, and we did comply. And I hate to say that, looking back at everything I've stood for, but we did comply because we didn't know what else to do. He never fully opened up the state, to point this out. Who did he shut down? Governor Walz shut down only some of the businesses. The essential businesses got to stay open. So I guess that means that we were a non-essential business, but so he shut down bars, restaurants, gyms, dance studios, hair salons, etc. Who did he not shut down? Who were the essential business owners? That would have been your big box stores with hundreds and hundreds of people coming to visit through their doors a day, mingling and being close. He did not shut down liquor stores. He did not shut down strip clubs. So think about the contrast there. He shut down a lot of the mom and pop shops, those folks that were just trying to make a living and provide a great product and a great service. In contrast, he allowed big box stores, et cetera, to stay open. Really incredible, an incredible use of tyranny against the people. It was in November that Governor Walz shut the dine-in restaurants down again at 100% level of no dine-in whatsoever. There's no way we could survive this. We actually joined in with an organization or a group called Open Minnesota, I believe is what it was. And we thought it was a great idea. We had been looking for something like this because we knew we had every right to be open. We had God-given, constitutionally protected rights to be open. There was no statute. There was no law that allowed Governor Walz to do what he did. He really did step outside of statutory law, but even more important, constitutional law. Because we have that right to be able to run our businesses and conduct our lives as we see fit. Of course, staying within the rule of law. And as I've already mentioned, I followed the rule of law. I did. Our governor and our attorney general did not. So we opened up. I can't tell you for sure how long we were open, but immediately within 24 to 48 hours, the state came down on us with a vengeance. They attacked me, a woman, small business owner, as well as other small business owners in the state of Minnesota. They came down. They sent the health department down. They sent everything they could against us. They employed all of their resources against we the people, just trying to run a company, serve a cup of coffee to a willing customer. And they said, nope, you can't do that. And mind you, there was never an injury. There was never an infection of COVID-19, nor was there ever a death that occurred because I had my doors open and willing customers came in to patronize me. So it was about the first part of January, all kinds of, I think it was 5 civil cases were thrown at me and 2 criminal cases were thrown at me because of what I did, because I supposedly violated these illegal and unlawful emergency executive orders. Again, that Governor Walz had no right implementing. I went to court um, for the criminal charges and for the civil charges. There have been, I've incurred tens of thousands in court fees, in legal fees.